Let's just try to analyze this market. This is off the daily time frame. That is where the analysis is going to start from, right? So I'm just going to be in detail, take you step by step, right? And see what we will come up with at the end of this analysis. So real quick, let's just identify previous highs, previous lows, demand and supply levels before doing a thing, right? So this was the last high right here. Of course, that's the last high, and now basically that's the last low. Correct. Good. Now if you look at this market, generally we are still in an uptrend. Yes, I've seen that the market broke out of this level right here. We are with this impulse phase right there, right? Now if we incorporate our trend line, we need to understand what price did. So let me just have this right here. So if we have our trend passing from this all the way to that level, right? Now, yes, we had this level trend line right here. Yes, we had that, and we had this level broken out is our previous last higher low, right? Because we had a higher low, higher low, and now we had a high, and of course price did break out of that. Now if we check on that breakout, that's just an impulse phase. Price never broke with the lower low, lower high, such kind of thing, right? So let me just remove this now because we don't need it. So this break did not indicate that we were changing direction. Remember, we still had this trend over here. We had a touch, and we had a touch. So that just tells that at this level right here is kind of strong. And of course we also had a touch right there. Now for a confirmed selling position, this is what the market would have done: created a new low, higher low, then take out that higher low. I'm talking about giving us this right there. She went and gave us a new low high. Let's just call that lower high. So our anticipation was, let the market break this level right there to now confirm that this is downtrend, right? Now once we get that, then that is when we should have started looking for our selling position, right? So let's just remove this. But the market never took out this low right here. So what did price do? We see price went up, created a high right here, right there, came back, someone created a low, went back, respected that level, and someone broke. Now this is what the market is doing basically. So what is gold doing? That is the question that we should be asking ourselves. What is this price trying to do? Of course, double top, yeah. We might call this as a double top, yes, right? But at the same time, some people might look at that as a double bottom, right? I hope you guys can see that. Some might call this is a double bottom, right? So our anticipation was maybe to go all the way up, correct? Right. So let me just mark out this level right here, right there. So we saw price broke. Yes, price did break over here. So if we were supposed to continue down, we should have seen, yeah, a gold creating new high the way it did, and of course a break below, that would have been a good sign. But now what did price do? Last week price created this high, came back, right? Now there's still something, guys. If we take it all the way, let's just have it all the way. Let me show something. There is a trend too, if we have it right here. So if I remove this, I hope you guys can see something. We've seen price, like I say, still in an uptrend. A touch, a touch, a touch, a touch. That's why you see gold respected this level right here and now started playing around that level. Now if we go back to the H4, let me show you something right here. See what we see. What is gold trying to do now? Last week we did have our sell position on gold, I believe around that level, and of course you were still anticipating gold to drop. In essence, that gold had broken out of this channel right there, which was a very good confirmation though. But I told my gang, the moment I saw price giving me what I never anticipated, I told my gang to close, but then in profit. The market went, of course, to our favor over 2,000 points right there, so almost 3,000, right? Of course, my stop loss was not that big. My stop loss was, I believe, around that level somewhere. I can't remember though. So we did close before the market reversed, right? Now, why did I close? I'll remove this. Gold created a high right here, correct? That is where I think the market is cruising. Basically, it did create that high right there. Now, if you look at these two, we can call this is a low. You can mark out that level as low. And if you go in patterns, we have a level right here, right? So you see, I'm just not just basing my analysis. Oh, trend line. Nah, everything should be taken care of, right? So this is it. Going back to the H1, let me show you something amazing too. Right here. So I think I should just adjust this level right here. So this is what gold is doing basically. If you know about head and shoulders, guys, this is just a potential left shoulder neckline. So this is a potential head right there, and our price is basically at a neckline. So there's that anticipation that we might go back to hit that level probably before we see gold cruising all the way up. Or this is it. Sometimes the head and shoulder don't need it to be in line. Gold might break right here, continue moving up, then now comes back to retest this level right here, something like that. Then that is when we should be looking for those amazing buy position. You understand? Like I said before, the market sometimes won't give you clear head and shoulders. So let's just have this, something like this. So I hope you guys can see that. Right now, once we see gold creating that head and shoulder, of course, let me just it's just a new year, guys. So I'll be open, guys. I'll be giving you more tips, right? So if you see head and shoulder, I'll say once again, hide the left shoulder right there and start your trend line basically from the head passing through the right shoulder. Then I'll bring it all the way. Now maybe let me just adjust this. Once you see price creating that head and shoulder thing, just the market is telling you, yo, I'm creating a new trend. And guess what do you need to do? Wait for a retest basically right there on the third touch. Then that is where we should be looking for entry position or entry properties once we see gold creating a new trend, correct? That is it. Now it's just the same scenario. If she does this, like I said before, make sure you do that. Wait for price to do his thing. Of course, after that is taken out, we anticipate a correction because we basically in an uptrend. So don't cry or don't kill yourself if you see gold going towards your anticipated direction and you've not gotten a position. At the end of the day, the market will still give you that pullback, and of course you will get your position, right? So don't try to catch the move early. Don't be that guy who wants to get in early. Let the market speak, let it communicate, right? Now let me just show you something about our downtrend thing. Now if gold wants to cruise all the way down, remember we still have that low right there, right? So this is it. If she breaks, in fact, I hope you guys can see this. If she wants to go down, this might act as a left shoulder head, and now all this was just a right shoulder, gold giving us right shoulder. Now the moment she breaks right there, it's just the same thing. We're gonna hide the head right there and be patient. Then do that. Let gold tell us that now basically she's in a downtrend, and guess what are we going to do? We're just going to wait for amazing pullback right there, something like this. Our amazing pullback right there, and that is when we should be looking for a sell position. This is more clean and more safe. Yeah, you don't need to worry yourself. Anytime you see a pullback, you'll be okay because generally you're following the trend. But basically all I see is that we might be having a possible, you know, uptrend. That is, let me just remove this. This might be the possibility. But now for a good entry confirmation, right, I think we should anticipate that gold to break this level, this high right here, continue moving up. That's when we will have confirmed our sell position. So once we see gold doing that, we should be waiting for a retest right there, you understand, before looking for buys. But then yeah, I'm still anticipating that, you know, this should be a good place for a retest or a third touch, because it will have confirmed that this level is taken out, and this pullback probably, let me remove this pullback will be in essence that it wants to go and retest this level. Now if you look at what gold has been doing from morning, guys, it's been consolidating over here, right? So we should just wait for that retest. But then, like I said before, even if we see gold pulling back over here, you know, it's going to be kind of risky because we've not broken out of that high, right? So it might do this. Let me show you another scenario, guys. We need to look at every angle. Right now we've seen here, we had a trend right here, don't forget about that. So gold might do this, or we are anticipating a head and shoulder. Then you see creating a low right there, goes up, then now breaks out of that new low. That is when you see maybe over here she creates a new trend. You know, the market is crazy, right? So the best place, like I said before, for buys should be above this joint right here, right? In fact, let me just have a text written right here, wait for, so that I don't forget. Entry above the high, right? Should we say above above this previous high, right? Previous high right there, above the previous high. So this was the previous high right there. So I think I should just have this so that I don't forget, and have something should be last high right here. I think, yeah, this should be last high. So let me just make it dark, correct. Right there. So lock that like that, lock that. All right. So I should take it to the right. I think this is it. Let's just have it right there. So that's it. So that is what I think. I'm just going to wait on gold. Remember, guys, be patient.